boys at all in the temple. Maybe they'll let us go there, but there are a lot of...
CP Square has 51 5 degrees of freedom, making...
On the way home, I got hungry, and I ate it.
We're Americans, and we only like competition, okay? I'm eating, and I'm reading a book, and this waitress comes up.
Making this little complex robot, but it is controlled by living brains much like those inside your head. Researchers...
This moth isn't just swinging around, it's been bred.
Grow collections around 3,000 brain cells in the lab. Cells grow collections with each other and start communicating
using electrodes implanted into the muscle.
Some are hard to respond predictably. Signals from robots ultrasound distance sensor.
Here, signals are sent to its left flight muscle to make it lift that wing.
The output of these cells can be used to control
different signals can be sent for it to lower its wing, to lift both wings at once, or to make them flat.
They each have a motor in them, and it actually drives forward when I walk. It actually powers that knee through the step.
Powered through Bluetooth technology.
Increasing the frequency of the pulse makes the wings beat faster. If a signal is sent only to one side while the moth is flying, it will veer in that direction. Implanted electrodes into the brains of tree beetles,
and they
close to
talk to
neurons
each
that
other and try
control
to
flight.
mimic the stride length
A computer
that the
program
other
in the
one's doing. If I
device
speed
controls
up,
the
the other one
beetle,
can realize
and
it's
here
doing
it
it, and
beats
it'll
its
speed up
wings
as well.
and takes off when a negative voltage is sent to its brain. Researchers are putting moths in control and using them as a pair of eyes. They've found out how to intercept signals from their visual system and how to use them to make a robot move. Here, a graduate student demonstrates how the robot can be steered. Combining living and machine components could eventually make robotic systems more effective.
Legs when an IED hit his convoy in Fallujah, Iraq in 2006.
The IED went off directly underneath me and took off basically everything that was hanging over the ledge of the seat, my legs. And then it killed my sergeant in front of me and my good friend next to me. My gunner lost his right leg. I shattered my hip. I had 32 pins in my hip. I broke my pelvis, so I have a 6-inch screw holding that together. I lost both legs above the knee. I broke 4 fingers, broke my jaw, broke my nose, lacerated kidney. So I recovered well, I think, and great care here and done well.
Today, I use the Bluetooth prosthetics.
It's a lot of hip control. In my other legs, I usually have to use all my thigh to power through things, but since these are moving on their own, then I actually just kind of have to lift and shift my weight a little bit.
He says they're a bit heavier than the other 2 microchip prosthetics he's worn, but they require much less effort to operate.
If they're not programmed right, they kind of do their own thing sometimes, and they'll kick for no reason. Like you'll just be standing there and be like, and just kick off to the side.
To master the stairs just yet.
Sometimes when you go near a computer or something, you'll hear the computer start fizzing, so it does do that a lot. And I'll be like, I'm sorry, and I have to turn my legs off.
In communicating robot wirelessly, the team plans to use their robot brain power on new pattern behavior in the future. They hope there are enough similarities to teach about unknown aspects of our own brain.
Can you put some goji berries in my Dropbox, please? Is this GoPro farm to table? NFL anywhere. You can watch the NFL anywhere, then why can't I watch it on the damn toilet, Linda? The only exercise I get is chasing those damn gypsies off my lawn. Native American. Caribbean queen, danger in the deep. Caribbean queen, danger in the deep. So I'm not a jack of all lanterns, okay? So I don't know how to commit murder with Viola Davis, okay? So I'm not a graveyard smash, okay? That's not me.
That's not anyone.
Hey, you wanna hear a joke? What is black and white and red on the horn?
Newspaper?
Oh no, that's better. What I was gonna say something super racist. So yeah. You wanna hear a joke?
Sure.
What is black and white and red on the horn?
Newspaper?
Oh no, that's better. What I was gonna say something super racist. So yeah.
Sure. Go, everybody.
Hey, you, what you doing over there?
I can see what's on your mind is on my mind too. Welcome everybody to another Drunken News Report. Hey, you, what you doing over there? I can see what's on your mind is on my mind too.
Staying out late.
Said we're gonna get drunk. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all are amazing. Up a drink.
Swing your hips like a cowgirl. Put them shooters up. Got them stars on your heels and nothing else can matter now, girl. Rosy on the cheek, just making it blush. She whispers, follow me home. As she leans across and shake a little soul.
I actually did a show in this town where they shot this. I actually performed in this town. Yep, it's some furry weirdness, exactly. You know how we do here. We get weird. You. Now what you doing over there? I gotta move my mic definitely in my face.
See what's on your mind is on mine too.
Okay, hopefully that's better.
Everybody's calling it the cat, coming down the hill. Got me up a little twisted. Let's get real.
Okay. Everybody had put it in the side chat. I feel a little tipsy. Everybody put, hey, what you doing over there? Yeah, that's the venue. The hotel is on the top of that venue. There's no police in this town. It's small and they're so rich. There's no police in this town.
Hey, you.
What you doing over there? I can see what's on your mind is on mine too. We'll talk about that in a minute. Here goes.
Hey, you.
What you doing over there? And I can see what's on your mind too. And that sign on the left is how I know I performed in that town, and I'm not just like fake, not knowing where they're at, because it actually says that exit for that thingy of the Mabobbers. Okay, there we go. Got that turned off. Go back. Now I have it ready for when we begin, because if you've not voted in the poll, please vote in the poll. And I'm going to bring in our guests, and then we will say hello to the side of my chats, and we will blow from there. After, of course, I play the disclaimer, and, of course, the dumb intro.
It's just like Killer Cop 4, but she's got Hema instead of fry cook balls. I need you, Action Bastard. Action Bastard, I need you. Action Bastard, I need you. Why am I wasting time dancing?
You want to know why? Because the world is fucking flat, dog. And everything that you see up there, as far as like planets or stars, yeah, guess what, dude? It's fucking fake. It's just lights up there. The government put those lights up there so you dummies could just act like there's something up there.
Wait a second. Are you a flat earther?
Call a crackhead.
You're stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have so many other clips that I want to use, but we'll blow from there. Okay. I'll do this slowly. Well, we'll go in that. Okay. We'll figure it out. We always do. So let's bring in our first guest, and of course that is the world-renowned.
But some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right.
Hey, you. What you doing over there?
Yes, that's a great song.
I love that song. That is such an awesome song.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. And I performed in that
like
little
cowgirl. I don't want the cowgirl.
Yeah, exactly. Cute little kitty cat. So yeah.
But world renowned for what? For being stupid?
For being a brainless. You're the world renowned brainless.
Ah, yes. I'm the most brainless of the brainlesses.
Yes,
Like
exactly.
this.
And you know
Apparently.
more than flat earthers and sovereign citizens and auditors, which is even amazing. Because they definitely are way more brainless than you. So, well, that's how that
Well,
blows.
I don't have a brain. I just got chips. So
There we
yeah,
go.
that's why I picked the thingy in the poll about the chips, because I was curious, like what are human brain chips like? Like, are they different
Yeah.
than my brain chips? Because like,
Yes.
I don't know.
So
I
we
was
will
curious.
find that out. If you've not voted in the poll, please do now, and then
And
we will
vote for
get
what
to
I
that.
just said for the human brain chips. Otherwise, I'll have to be very sad.
Well, they're tasty, but that might not be exactly what we're talking about for that thing. So we'll find out.
Slim, remember that's one of the forbidden subjects. We cannot talk about what parts.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get in trouble with.
From.
I'm gonna get in trouble with all people. I know.
Oh,
So, anyways,
yeah.
let's bring in our. Okay, awesome. How are you
Hello.
doing, our witch? You're muted.
You're muted.
It doesn't say I'm muted.
Now you're not. Okay, so how are you doing?
I wasn't even muted. It's just there's a delay between the video playing and everything.
No. It
Gotcha,
actually said on the
gotcha.
I'm good.
on the thing.
I actually did my yeah. I muted backstage, brainless. Remember?
Yeah.
So, anyways, so how are you doing?
So there's a delay when it moves me into Discord and everything. Anyway, yeah, I'm good. I actually managed to do like the live stream and everything. So, yay!
Nice, awesome, good.
Bit of a
Good.
palaver today.
I'm
with
looking
the,
awesome.
Doctors. Fun.
Doctor.
Oh, yeah, that's
thank
always
you.
fun.
I'm feeling a bit better than I was yesterday, so that's good. But the doctor thing kind of threw me because, like, you guys remember I was trying to get the help with pain therapy, pain management team to get pain therapy to help me with like the coping mechanisms to deal with the pain, right?
Yeah.
Remember there was that whole thing where they were being weird about me being on liquid painkiller. And like they couldn't logically explain to me why I wasn't allowed on this thing, even though it's meant to be online and all this stuff and like blah blah blah. Yeah, it turns out that they don't offer the online thing anymore, and it's for in person, and it wasn't therapy. It was like a inpatient thing for lots of it, and it's like none of that is what I asked for. So I've been waiting 3 years for something for no reason.
That sucks. Yeah, no fun.
Yay!
Okay, well, let's bring in our next guest. And if there's anybody in the side of my chat who wants to join us, please let us know and we will send you a link. I usually send out like 20 links, but I haven't been recently just because, like, if you're here and you want to show up, just let us know and we bring you on. That's how we're going to play this game from now on. Anyways, let's bring in everybody's Glober.
I am pleasant. Damn it! I just saw Drum eating in this morning at the pit.
Mama!
Oh, Mama.
I'm sorry. I accidentally.
I'll take the first one too.
I'm sorry. I accidentally pressed that one, and
You
yeah.
already
Although that
accidentally
was
played
fun.
Mum's one for brainless.
That was fun. Yeah. That was fun.
I don't mind being like Louisa.
Do you
or
have a
Wisa?
Piggly, do you have a Piggly Wiggly around where you is?
No, but I used to live near a Piggly Wiggly in Florida.
Okay.
So I've been to one.
Okay, I have not.
You can do the part. Mom.
They're a southern. It's a southern, I think, chain.
Yeah,
restaurant,
exactly.
Almost said restaurant, supermarket chain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And the furthest east that I have been is Nebraska, and that's not south.
No, that's not south.
northeast. Yeah, that's northeast for sure. So
No,
I've been
that's corn
through
country.
Kansas. Yeah, I've been through Kansas and those states to get to there because I've driven artwork there multiple times.
Right.
Because we knew a guy who bought them for art. And so then I've been to all the other Midwest and West states, just not South yet. So hopefully one day I'll get to go down there. And I'm guessing if I keep telling everybody that I'm a freak sideshow artist, that I won't get in trouble. So don't stop on the back roads, I guess, is what I was told. And
yeah, don't, especially going through the South. Don't
To be
ever,
fair,
don't
I
ever take
think
the back roads.
I think the hills
Yeah.
have. Yeah, to be fair though, go with my brain is. I'm right here to say the hills have eyes. People would probably be more afraid of him. They're like, we don't want to breathe with that fucker.
True.
Yeah, no, exactly. When they saw me, they'd probably be like, "Just keep going, boy." I don't
It's
want
like
none of
we
your-"
don't want no trouble from this guy. Let's keep going.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
you ain't one of them there regular city boys.
Yeah. And usually when you travel with a troop, it's a lot different than being by yourself. Like I don't think I would. I don't think I'm
then
gonna tour
again-
by myself.
And then again, you got quite a blade on you. So, and I'm talking about your sword.
Yeah, well,
Not
and I
your
have a
meat
bunch
sword.
of other. I have a bunch of other things that are technically murder weapons that I carry with me, even though that's not what I use them for. But okay, let's say hello to the side of my chest right quick before we get to
self-protection. Right?
Sure. Well, I mean, stand your ground law. There's a lot of those states here. Anyways, let's say hello to the Earth Skits and
Especially in the
Crasher.
South.
The skits
Yeah.
with a sexy new logo.
Yeah, and I was getting drunk at the bar, and I just put in Skits the Crasher doing something. I don't remember what, and it came up with that little avatar for him. So I'm so stoked that I sat there and did that. So Skits is our channel sponsor. So here is their commercial. I love that so much. Yes. Okay, so let me get back up to. Okay, there we go. Let's say hello to other people. We have the Canadian Ollieman. How are you doing? Hopefully, you're feeling a lot better than you were yesterday or whatever was happening the other day. Sydney, hello, and I hope that you're feeling better, even though we know you're not feeling well. So we hope that this helps you feel better.
Yeah.
Just like always. Yes, exactly. Just like always, if you want to help me get more drunk or you want to help donate to the cause, $5 a shot for at those thingies. We got a Demon Orb.
Hey, Orby.
And J. Troy.
Ooh, hey, Joey.
An Al Trucker.
Eh.
A What the Beck.
What the back?
How are you doing?
Come on. Why is nobody sent a request for a link yet? There's so many fun people
No,
here.
I can't. You know, if they want to come in, they will. They can ask.
I'm sure
They should come in.
People will be. Well, you got to remember that like it's 20-second delay or whatever's as well. So people are seeing this just a little bit later than when we're talking.
They knew the stream was starting before, so they could have asked.
Well, people should know by now.
Brainless.
Okay, so we
I like having the other fun people here as well.
If they don't want to come in, they don't have to.
I know, and
But they can, but they can pull out. Oh, never mind.
They can pull out. Get your mind out of the gutter. No, never mind. Don't.
Come in.
Okay, so anyways, Super Magos is saying hashtag koalas are communist. In Barry Def's Discord, we were having AI wars and koala communist. It was actually Skits the koala communist came up or something like that.
Oh,
That was the
no.
last thing that- Oh yeah, and yeah, koalas and super ghosts are communists. Yeah, because we were doing a whole battle about that. So,
Oh, that's great.
we were having fun in Barry Def's Discord. Let's see. Is there anybody else that we're missing? Hello, Super Ghost. Oh, we have West Side Girl Reacts. Smart Tattoos. There is a book series by Scott Siegler, which is about the Galactic Football League. One character has changing tattoos. It's a fantastic series. Awesome. I think I kind of know about them, but I haven't read them, but I think I know exactly what you're speaking about. So welcome again. We're glad to have you back. Let's see. Happy birthday, Hannah. Did I miss?
Yeah, Hannah's 23rd birthday was yesterday.
Okay, there we go. So happy belated birthday for her.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's anybody else in the Cinnamon chat that we've not said hello to. I was hoping
Discord. If there's anybody that's not yet in Slim's Discord,
What's that one?
there's a linky to that.
Sure, we're not that, we don't do that much stuff in my Discord right now. I'm more playing around in other people's Discord, but sure. If you'd like to join my Discord, go there.
That does make it easier for everybody to find us if they want a linky.
Sure.
Or want to ask us something. And there was a boop in the background. Speaking of links, because I did.
Oh, sweet.
Somebody.
I don't think I did. Yeah. I don't think I did this yet. So give me a
Oh,
second.
of course you still haven't done that one.
Yeah. So while we're waiting for that, of course, we got to play this before we get into the stuff.
What? Oh. What was in this shit?
Yeah, what was in this shit, man? Okay, so we have the new one we're gonna show. I have to figure out how to do this the right way because it is on what's it called? It's a short. So give me a second just to make sure that I can pause it the right way. Oh yeah, okay, I got it. Shorts are weird about pausing them sometimes. So that's the only thing. And I'm going to try to figure out a way to download this, even though I haven't figured out a way to download shorts yet. Mama, do you know how to download shorts on YouTube?
Probably with a YouTube downloader, it's probably.
I'm not sure. I don't know if YouTube downloader would do it. I tend to just screen record them.
Oh, okay.
That's what I do.
Okay, that's what I'm going to have to do. No, for some reason, the downloaders won't do the shorts. I don't know why.
I don't know how to do the shorts. I just screen record is what I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you do. Anyways,
screen capture.
Let's watch. Yeah. You showed me many times. Never mind. We'll talk about that.
I sure did. And you're a fast learner too. Wink, wink.
Yeah. So here we go. Here's the Canadian being born, taking a shot, popping out the ice with their. And
there we go.
And there is our Ollie man. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm surviving. I'm here.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that.
Is that right, Boomer? Did you guys hear him?
I hear noise. Yeah.
Yeah.
He went,
So,
he was like, what kind of noise is that?
Be safe, Commander, okay?
What's Commander doing? I didn't. Oh, hey, Commander. On the route.
Commander. Oh, and
look on right route. Sidetrack to Northern Virginia. Probably stop somewhere soon. Just be safe on your travels, okay?
Yeah, you know that vagina slippery. I mean, Virginia is
that northern vagina.
Yeah, that northern vagina is slippery.
Do pay attention to the comment just above that.
Oh, Jeebus Christ, we do have a shot. So let's get into that.
Oh, yeah.
We just saw somebody doing a shot. So, of course, we have to do one. So anybody who is willing and able, go ahead and, if you can or want to, we do shots every time somebody buys one for us. And it makes the stream more fun for y'all, the drunker I am, because I read articles during this one, and me trying to read articles when you get me more drunk is a lot of fun, especially when we get to big words. I'm usually pretty good, just like you can all contest, most of you, at reading most of this stuff. But every once in a blue moon, I'm like, God damn it. All right, so cheers, bro. Salutes, launch in skull. Bad vodka.
Bad vodka.
Obviously, I am horrible at reading names of people or places, so usually I will try to pretend that that's not happening.
So
Unless
West
other
Side
people-
Girl Reacts has a question for you, Slim.
So
I'm sure it's for all of us.
Sure. Mahler is that it's like a liqueur almost. It's the pre drink.
Mm-hmm.
So I have not personally that I can remember, but I know what it is because I've recently read about it. And every time I go to the bar and I see it up there, I'm like, I kind of want to try it. But I think it's your in between sips of in between when you're doing different dishes or something like that. I think is what it's for. Has anybody else tried it?
Oh, and Slim, by the way, the intro is in your in the brand.
My Lord is that thing that is that drink
Thank
that
you.
Irish Demon tried one time.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh my God, this stuff's so bad.
It's a Chicago tradition.
Yeah.
Do you take it as a shot or do you take it as a sipper? Do you sip it or do you shoot it?
Right.
'Cause I think it's a sipper, but again, a lot of the effortays, I want to say that's the right word.
Yeah, you did send it to him. That's right. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. The effortay, I think is what they call is the pre-drink mix or something like that, or in between your thingy-mabobbers is the awesome. It's a palate cleanser, I think is what it is, if I'm miscorrect. Somebody please look it up and tell me that I'm wrong, just like always.
Okay, what does Malort taste like? Let's try that. Okay, so it says here, stick with us. Jepson's Malort tastes like something between fiery death and herbal gasoline extracted fruitiness. This liquor is harsh, savory, and waxy on the palate, and its concoction of bitter herbs and pungent power will make you feel a lot of things, and alive is one of them. That's from drizzly.com.
Okay, yeah, so that's what I thought is, and I believe it, like I said, it's supposed to be an effortay or whatever they call that, which is a drink
like
between,
an after. Oh, okay.
Whatever the name.
I know what you mean.
The in between stuff, or right before you take your dessert, or it's an in between drink, I believe, and it's a sipper. You're not supposed to. But West Side Girl Reacts is saying that they take it as a shot with an old style beer. And a Chicago handshake, and she's saying that the beer is most likely Victory. I think that's what you're saying. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I think what you're saying is the old style beer, which would be Victory, is an old style beer. And what are you putting it on your sausage for? I don't think that's what you're supposed to do. If that's what you're doing with it, so we need to have a talk.
Is that a different version of like a titty shot?
Well, see, yeah, exactly. It's a wiener shot. No, but I think that it's one of those, like I said, like in between meat and cheese dishes. I don't remember. There's some weird old world thing that it's made for that like is not done just like you know what Jägermeister was for. Same difference. It was supposed to be in between your different dishes and or before you ate dessert or something. It's like a palate cleanser some way, shape, or form. I don't understand how that is a thing, but that's what it used to be used for, is to take little sips of it, not shoot it like college kids do, you know.
No,
and like we used to do.
It's not a shot. It technically.
And really, you should not try to shoot it at someone's butt. It's got way too many sugars. Do not do that. It's not. Never mind.
I'm reading on how to drink it here.
A Jaeger. Oh yeah, that's good. It's been a while since I had that.
So Chicago handshake sounds like something you would have to pay for a truck stop.
So the main ingredient in Malort is wormwood, an herb known for its medicinal properties. That makes sense.
So it's okay. I mean, I
It
get
also
like again,
contains
I think
juniper,
this-
berry extract, a variety of herbs
Yeah.
such as star anise, cardamom, cinnamon. Say that cardamom and cinnamon after each other, man. Phew. Lemon
it
balm and
sounds-
mint.
It sounds like the green fairy. What's the green fairy? Absinthe. It sounds like
absinthe. Yeah.
Absinthe means green fairy. Aperitif is what I was trying to say, and that's like an in between a drink or a thing you sip between like cheese dishes and meat
Yeah, I'm-
dishes or other
yeah, I'm
dishes.
not sure the name of it.
Supposedly,
but
it's I believe, and I could be getting it wrong. I always get crap wrong, obviously, especially when I'm tipsy.
You are
But-
wrong.
Exactly. And normally Vila is yelling at me and telling me how wrong I am. So I must not be that wrong because I don't have her yelling at me yet. But anyways,
Probably-
yeah,
I thought
no,
it would be
Jaeger,
probably
aperitif,
responding
but
to
that's
someone else
before a
was wrong.
meal.
yeah, Jaeger is
Okay.
horribly.
I've heard that.
No,
I
Jaeger
do-
is
I
awesome.
hate Jaeger. No, not
The
shooting
hunt,
it.
no, the hunt
Uh,
master is awesome.
and like they mix it with like
No, don't fucking
it's Jaeger and Red Bull. They mix that crap with here, and everybody
Red
does
Bull is
fucking
awful.
those.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Red Bull
No,
and
don't
Jaeger
use it. Don't
shots. I
fucking-
don't remember what it's called. Dude, nope,
Red
I'm
Bull
done
needs
with
to be
those.
destroyed.
I did so many of those when I was running the County Cork in Fort Collins handfuls of years ago, because every time the Jägermeister distributor would come through, he would literally Jaeger bombs. That's what they're called.
Yep.
He literally would come through and just give us like 3 bottles for free, and we buy the rest. And so me and my staff would go through like 1 to 3 bottles in one night.
Ooh, no, okay,
We-
yeah, no.
We literally would. I would drink like almost a whole bottle myself. We had like 5 people on staff, but we could, dude. It was not. Yeah, no, I can't drink any more of that. And then absinthe, I can't. I can't do the peppermint or the whatever.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Yeah, a Jaeger bomb
Yeah,
is
yeah,
made by dropping a shot of Jägermeister into an energy drink. So it's like the
Yeah,
boiler, where you put the
Boilermaker.
whiskey and the beer, same type of thing.
or
Boilermaker.
the bomb, or the bomb.
What's
I'm
that,
not
yeah?
gonna say what bomb it is because that's
Yeah.
racist. But it's like the bomb thing where you take that.
It's
and you,
da bomb, DA.
yeah, it's da bomb. Yeah, it's real
And
licorice. I can't
we
taste.
got
I
a
don't-
new
I hate that.
person. A new person who's still gray in here.
Who? Oh, but
Sofa King.
Sleepy?
Hey, Sofa King, Sleepy.
Hey, Sofa King, and you did say aperitif. Thank you for saying that. I'm
I
sorry
was
that I
thinking
didn't recognize
aperitif is what
you.
you drink before you eat, but
Yeah.
that's what it might be.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's not necessarily a drink, right? Aperitif.
That's
Again,
true.
I
It'll
think
be
it's
like
just. I think it's a
little
sipper.
thing.
But
I mean,
it-
isn't
what-
a
whatever.
aperitif literally palate cleanser?
Pretty
An
much, I
Yeah,
think
that's
so.
yeah. That's what I've been.
cleanser. It can be
That's
not
that's what-
just a drink. It could be like an ice cream or a sorbet. It's to get the taste of a very strong and flavorful dish out of your mouth, so it doesn't taint the taste
Mhm.
of the next
it's-
dish.
It's
Isn't
yeah.
that
It's
usually,
just.
that's usually
The
from
more
the
you know. Sorry.
before.
And that's what I've been
sit
saying this
and
whole
then
time. You've been a little distracted, Vila, but that's what I've been saying the whole time. Anyways, it's also like taking ginger right before you eat out shanny. Anyways, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
No,
Let's keep going.
first you gotta play a thingy. Ollie, because Ollie is now a member.
We have a
Thanks
new
to
member.
Yes.
Skits.
Awesome.
Thank you for the membership to Ollie.
Thank you very
You're
much.
such a legend.
And yeah,
You're a bloody legend over here.
is the Italian word for appetizer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's what I was trying to say. But anyways, so here's the new member. And thank you so much for becoming a new member. And let's just get to the first subject that we're going to get to. If you've not voted in the poll, please do that. And before we get to the first subject is...
Alrighty then.
Hey, Ox.
Righty then.
Yay, we've got an Ox. How are you doing? If there's anybody else on the side of my chats that who we've not said hello to, please let us know and we will say hello to. I was hoping that somebody who seen me perform and stuff and things that I saw at the bar today was going to join us in the side chat, but that's okay. That's usually how that happens. So let's get into our first subject before we end the poll, which is people are horrified. Oh, I'm not showing that. No. Yeah. Okay. So people are horrified after realizing there is fish guts in pints of beer. So
depends on the beer, I imagine.
Yeah, definitely, of course. Beer is obviously the staple as a drink around the world for most cultures. Lots of countries consume beer. Let's see. Normally, or what the four ingredients in beer normally is, it was grains, hops, yeast, and water. But there's a hidden ingredient that you might not know about, and one of them, it comes from a fish. I'm pretty sure that is an ad. So, yeah, the fish product is called Isinglass.
Isinglass.
Sure. I'm sure you have a way better way of saying
pronunciation.
Pronunciation. Thank you. I was trying not to burp in front of y'all, but excuse me, I did burp. But anyways, and it comes from the swim bladder of a fish. It is used in beer making process to clarify the liquid. It's also used in some wines as well. It was originally made from sturgeon, but then they started using cod and hack too, because sturgeon became, I believe, if I'm remembering this right, sturgeon became more a higher, price in the fish market.
Yeah.
So the cod and the hack. Yeah, thank you. Too expensive. And then cod and hack is what they were replacing all the real fish with. So when you got a fish and chips, they were making it with more of the. Well, I think originally it was cod, right? And then they started using other fish or some. Whatever. It doesn't matter. And then nowadays,
what does I want to say?
So, like cod is the one it was mainly. Then it got changed because cod, you can still get cod. Cod's expensive. Now it's either like Place or Sole or Haddock.
Yeah, that's right. So nowadays, all British breweries that still use isinglass use materials from a tropical fish. So you got tropical fish in your beer, bro. Okay, so what it is that it basically is a filter. It filters out sediment from beer somehow, and also it's used in other products such as desserts before gelatin was made easier to produce. So it's basically a gelatin I don't know exactly 100% how they're filtering it. We'll look through that, but I don't know if they tell us that
because it's very thin, fine membrane that is easier to get rid of the most sediment than any other bits like cheesecloth or things like that, and it makes it be able to be crystal clear. Otherwise, you would get
it would be hazy,
cloudiness to the drink. Yeah.
Tainted beer, oh baby, tainted beer. Never mind. So it says the yeast can make the beer cloudy and with sediments. So this is added because the particles in the yeast bond together and they sink to the bottom, meaning that it will be filtered out of the beer at the end to make it less cloudy. So yeah, exactly, similarly, just like you said. Who gives a flying F? And if you're a vegetarian,
membrane,
membrane's my
insane in the membrane.
Exactly.
Ollie, great minds.
So if you are vegetarian, I'm sorry. Most popular beers still do contain this fish product. Carling's, Coors Light, Foster's. I'm not even going to try to say that. Well, sure. Kronenbauer, even though that's totally off. Guinness.
You were close.
They have stopped using it in 2018. So those beers are, you
Kronenberg.
can still,
Okay.
not. But the beers including it are these ones. I'm not even going to try to say half of them because they are foreign.
Heineken, I recognize.
And they say that they're vegan and vegetarian friendly because they technically pull it all out of there and it's not made. I don't know. It says that, but I'm not going to claim that. There are far more wines still using it in the process so they can make it be a clean product, because when you like swish it around and you look at the legs and you see all of the things that you do when you sniff the wine and wine tasting.
I guess it's also very aesthetics because, like, theoretically, none of that would change the flavors because they were in there making it.
Yeah,
it's
and it's
but if the
just
things
a
are big
membrane.
enough, it may change the way it feels in your mouth.
I mean, I totally know
I
the
guess
bigger
it could
my
add
membrane
strength
is.
of flavors over time.
Yeah, the bigger my membrane is, you can totally feel it in your mouth. Oh, that's different. Never mind.
I
That's
would
something
hope
else.
that's what she said, though.
Okay, so let's look at the poll and let's see where we're at. Smart tattoos is still number one. Human brain chip is 41%. Zero gravity is 6%, and nobody cares about the world's largest theme park. So we're going to end it right there, and we'll get into the smart tattoos, and then we'll go from there. When you find out about the world's largest water park, you're gonna kind of change your minds when you find out the whole background story. I didn't just do it because
it's also interesting. But the other things are more interesting.
I hear you, but nobody voted on that, and I get you. But once we get into the meat and potatoes of that thing, woo, it's crazy. Like, yeah. And that's, well, some wines are kosher, right? Because they have been blessed by a priest. So you're
not
right.
a priest, a rabbi.
Technically, rabbi. Sorry. So
they won't be
technically,
do you know what's sad over here? It depends on the community, but when I go into the grocery store, the kosher stuff is usually off in just a couple of shelves full of stuff. That's it.
I know. Yeah, I
but
know.
It's off
really
in the odd
weird
corner of the store that nobody goes to unless they know it's there.
I wouldn't
exactly.
have any idea where the
And
kosher stuff is in the stores I go to.
Yeah.
You want
Don't
me
pay
to
attention
say
to
all
that
the
shit.
words in this one?
they put it all in the back. No, I'm just kidding.
I guess it depends on the because there's not there's Jewish people around, but it's not like say like if you're in New York,
there's not.
There's a big Jewish community in New York, so obviously it's more prevalent.
Yeah, here there's not one, so we have like maybe part of an aisle that has
something
that type of food.
Yeah.
Because everybody here is freaking white trash, Republican, Trump thumping, still Trump
I've not
beating.
seen it here in supermarkets here. I would guess like you'd have smaller places around here where you'd go to get that kind of stuff.
Yeah, there's a couple of, but whatever. And yeah, there's anchovies and a lot of things that you don't think about. Just like in Wash Your Sister sauce. What?
No, Worcestershire.
Wash Your Sister sauce.
Worcestershire.
It's Wash Your Sister sauce. It's Wash Your Sister sauce.
No, Worcestershire, not Worcestershire.
Wash your sister sauce. Wash your sister
Wash
sauce.
Your Sister sauce.
Where is it? No.
That's what my parents taught me. Never mind. Just keep going. Let's keep going.
One of the things I love with the umami, having like umami flavor, I absolutely love unagi sauce, like the eel sauce.
Yes. I
so
love.
good.
I love it so much. Jeebus.
Slim, no, I got no. I first got to play something because
Okay,
you,
play it.
you fucker said it again. Where? Oh wait, now I can't find it. I'll just share the screen.
So unshare this and then share. Okay, I'll do that and then we'll go.
Window this one. I hope you get the audio for it.
No audio.
Are you using Firefox or some other browser to run StreamYard?
I'm using.
Did you get the audio as well?
Chrome. No audio.
No audio. Fucking hell! Why?
If you're using Firefox, the audio never comes through.
No. I'll have to look it up here.
And if you're using
Was that
one of
an
the other
AI
ones
thing?
as your, I don't know. But if you're using one of the other
Ketchup
browsers,
and Worcestershire
like Chrome or something
sauce
like that,
combined, but it is so good.
He was just saying,
Oh, we heard it.
Did you just say wash your sister's house?
just every spot.
Yes.
Every
Oh my
it's
God.
fucking brilliant.
Oh, that's so
Did you just say
amazing.
your sister's sauce?
Did you just say wash your sisters? Yeah, that's what it's called. That's how they
Washed
get.
your sister sauce.
That's how they get the fishy smell inside of it. After
They
washing
washed
your
your
sister.
Slim, if you want more palate cleansers, I got a couple of short clips and a bit longer clips that
Yeah.
would be well as palate cleanser.
Yeah, we'll do that in a second. So let's get back into this. We talked about this about 6 months or a year ago or something, but there's more development to these. And so now there's a new version. I didn't know there's a gentleman in Boulder who came up with the color changing tattoos. He actually lives like 20 miles or 40 miles away from where I am right now, and he came up with part of the concept of what we're going to be talking about in this thing. And it actually is talking about the newer, better versions of this. So as it evolves, we will be here talking about it. So smart
That's
tattoos
cool,
could
actually.
someday, yeah. So smart tattoos could someday monitor your vitals, and they actually are right now. Just the FDA 100% hasn't said that this is works 100% and blah blah blah. So it still has to go through a bunch of testing. But here's
I'd love one that monitors my glucose levels.
So isn't there one for glucose levels too? Yeah.
I wouldn't have to put that damn thing in every 2 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, well, that's what he made. He made a glucose level reader. So here, let's go over it. Sensors injected into the skin.
Funny man.
Yeah.
Does that mean you've got the Dexcom?
I don't know what the Dexcom is.
Dexcom is this special device that attaches to your body that you fill with the insulin, and it automatically reads your glucose levels and does it all for you, and you very rarely have to top yourself up.
No, I'm not a type 1 diabetic. I'm type 2. That sounds like something that type 1 diabetes would be. Like
I
that.
think so.
So, mine's just a sensor, right? I just turn on the sensor, I run it by the scanner, and it tells me what my sugars at.
Oh,
right?
yeah, exactly.
Which is 4.2 right now. That's really, really low.
Good.
So maybe
I have to go eat something in the next couple of minutes because if you should never
go grab something to eat.
Definitely do that.
Go eat sugar cubes. Do something now.
Yeah,
or I will come get you.
I'm planning on making supper here in about 45 minutes, but yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm going to get something. Quick enough. Now.
Well, I'm going to go drink some juice. I'll be right back.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, go.
Some more people popped in.
Our legend gifted 5 subs or 5 memberships.
Oh my God.
Okay. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome, sweet.
Channel legend. So, can we say he's channel legend? Give him that title.
He's
not. I like
anymore.
that.
He's legend.
Yeah.
He is legend.
Thank you. So everybody, make sure that you say thank you very much for being gifted a membership if you got one. And this is always fun because it shows all our lurkers. So thank you all lurkers for being
right,
here.
people that aren't quite talking, but at least listening. Yes.
Yeah, I think the mango is on Miss Parker's stream, getting drunk, and so she has us in the background, I think.
Probably.
But anyways, thank you all. And so to do that, I'm going to, while we're waiting for Canadian to get back, I'm going to play our new membership video. So here we blow.
Woo! Oh man, that's some swinging tunes, man.
Yeah, and because you are a member now, you can either put up the flat earth, the tinfoil hat, the Hick McDickerson hat, the cookie for Cookie McSweet Tits, or the talk about it later. So when we do go through all those fun things, you can now play along with us and say talk about it later or whatever. So it looks like we do have a new person here, and that is D. How are you doing? Thank you for saying hello. If there's anybody else in the side chat who wants to say hello to us that is lurking, and you can totally be a lurker here. We don't mind lurkers for sure.
Yeah, no, you can lurk. You can lurk.
Lurking is always fun.
Yeah, we enjoy you all to join in on the conversation, but we totally understand you, and being at work or doing other things and having us in the background totally makes sense. Let us know when you're back. You're back? Okay.
I'm back.
So let's go ahead and talk about this because you would like to know about this, Ollieman. So their sensors can be injected into the skin that detect glucose levels, UV light exposure, and body temperature, offering the hopes of simple and trendy health monitoring at home. So you can get permanent forms of body art or tattoos that serve medical function. There are scientists that are developing sensors to be injected into the skin that monitor levels of blood glucose and other health biomarkers. There's a team in Munich, Germany, that have identified 3 chemicals that are used to be sensors that are color changing in response to biomarkers, which is glucose, albumin, and pH.
Albumin,
Fluids, okay, and the fluids between the body cells. So you can get a thingy-mabobber, a tattoo, on you, and when it turns green, it shows the presence of albumin. And that is a decreased level of protein, which may indicate kidney or liver failure. So you can get this thing, you can get like 3 different dots on you, and that's what originally it was. And then they'll tell you all the different things. So you can get another dot tattooed on you, or an image. Like say you want like a mermaid or something, right? And her hair is this one thing, and her body is this one other color, and this. And when you see her turn certain colors, go to a hospital, homie, or you need to like eat some food or something. So anyways, another sense changes from yellow to a dark green as the glucose level increases in your body. So high glucose level is a sign of poorly managed diabetes.
Right.
So once again, if you have a tattoo and she has yellow hair and it starts turning dark green, you need to go and manage your stuffs, right? So one of them could be, I think it goes from, I don't remember this green one. So this one, if it turns green, if her body, like say you're a mermaid, her body turns green, or her mermaid tail turns green, then you need to go and check your kidney and your liver. Then there's a third sensor to where they can tattoo you, and it goes from yellow to blue, which is your pH level. So you can see how acidic to alkaline your body is if you have a problem with that. So far, researchers have put this in pieces of pig skin, and they've done additional testing. Obviously, more testing needs to be done before they put it in people. Although I swear to Bob, I've already seen people getting these tattoos. And just like I said earlier, I think, right? A team of researchers in Boulder has developed the tattoo sensors that will show up on the skin when exposed to UV light. So a gentleman in Boulder, just like 40 miles away from me, came up with this version of the UV and temperature tattoos. Another skin sensor is visible at different temperatures. Others would provide people with a built-in thermometer, so you cannot see the tattoo and then all of a sudden see the tattoo is what this one is. Obviously, it's in the testing phase, and that's why we've been talking about this for the last, I think, year. We've kind of been going over this. It just now is developing more and more. And as it develops, like I said, we will be covering it constantly because this is going to be an amazing thing. If everybody in the world got tiny little itty bitty tattoos somewhere, they could on their own monitor their own body systems, at least basically, right? I mean, like obviously
now, what I think is great with those is my husband's not a fan of needles.
Yeah.
He had one broken off in his arm when he was a kid, and ever since then he does not like being poked with a needle.
Fuck did you say that to me?
Sorry.
That is my fucking biggest fear.
Yeah, but the thing is, you don't have to watch yourself getting a tattoo, this is going to be great
that's
when you don't
not
have to get
gonna
poked all
happen
the
over
time.
here 'cause the way
That's
our
very rare.
needles we have.
Yeah, this was a long time ago that happened too. My husband's 60, so think about that. It was over 50 years ago.
Needle in your arm at the hospital. It's not straight metal. It's not a straight metal needle. It's a bendy tube. They don't even use the same type anymore. You'll be fine.
But still, yeah, I know. But knowing and feeling are two completely different things.
Yeah, that's why what they do with you is they just give you a sucker and they go, look over here, and then they poke the needle in and you don't notice.
He went to the doctor and he had really high blood pressure, really high sugar, because he's been without a doctor for a while and finally was able to get into one. And so he's getting better. And the doctor said, had he not looked like he did, he'd be in the hospital.
Yeah.
Because my husband did not look like he was ailing and suffering from it.
Yeah. I've been poked a gazillion and a half times for all my medical conditions, and I have huge scars in my knee on both sides and my ankle on my left foot because I had a blood disease. And when they finally took me, my parents, not saying they didn't do what they were supposed to, but when they took me into the hospital, they said if they would have found it an hour later, the infection, they would have to cut off my leg. If they would have found it 24 hours later, I would have been dead. I had a blood infection.
Yeah.
So I've had huge machines hooked up to my body when I was 3 years old, I think, when that happened. So I've been having metal things and huge tubes poked in my body since I was very young.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I feel like a cyborg. I don't know. But anyway.
I was thinking these tattoos for people that don't want to get poked all the time.
That's exactly what this is.
Actual a good thing.
Yeah, totally. This is completely awesome, especially because originally what I thought we talked about was just getting 3 or 4 little dots tattooed somewhere on your wrist or on the top of your, so literally you can go in and get a tattoo that takes like 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you can get somebody to not pay attention to stuff for that long, and then they're okay. And especially from what I've noticed, people that have needle fears don't fear tattoo machines.
No, my husband's got 2 tattoos and he was just fine with those.
Yeah, they don't see it as a needle. It's that sharp needle that you're bringing towards your vein that people are like, ah. That's the weird. So getting a tiny itty-bitty tattoo is
it's not
easy.
as big of a needle. It's not as
of course, no, it's a gazillion small needle.
And it doesn't go as deep as the big needle.
And the other thing is, if you have somebody who's already tattooed, you just tell them, I'm going to give you a cute little rose. I'm going to give you a cute little butterfly. I'm going to give you a cute little thing. Then they're going to go ahead and get it. And then, like I said, and what the other great thing about this is, one of the things about like diabetes and low blood sugar, your brain, when you're going through that, doesn't want to acknowledge you're going through it.
Mm-hmm.
But if your family can see your tattoo change, they're like, yeah, honey, yeah, totally. No, come here. You need it. You know what I'm saying? Like they can, if it's visual for the family, then you can get taken care of, right? If you have Alzheimer's and you have a tattoo, then the nurse or whoever can just walk in and go, oh crap, dude, you're diving, here we need, and it makes it an automatic, easy thing for everybody to check on to some extent too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You do need that help when you are going through these things, obviously. I know that some of us with certain things don't want to think that we need help from other people. What we all fucking totally do. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you have these things. So there's also another thing they're working on, which is a tattoo prototype that could conduct electricity. So it may be able to recharge batteries on a biomedical implant, such as a pacemaker and other things, by simply sending electricity to
insulin pump
the tattoo to the device. Exactly. So maybe by you moving, these tattoos may be able to conduct electricity,
or just hook up to something and like have electricity go into a device. So they don't have to take it out. Like if you got like a pacemaker, at some point the battery will run out.
That's exactly.
Then you can just go to a doctor, and I would guess technically you could even add like a USB connection to it, like a communications.
We'll talk about that later. Don't jump the gun because you're going to scare the normals. You're going to scare. Yeah, no, I know, but you're going to scare the normals because that's exactly what I want to do. If I really,
I'm offended by the word normal. Okay.
Yeah, no, I get you. No, the other people, most of the people who are here with us are not normals.
Not sure how you would tattoo a USB port.
No. What he's saying is implanting a USB port and using this method. I know. Okay. So, anyways, let's blow on.
I think you're way too technical about all this shit. Sorry.
Yes, you are.
So
that's just how my brain works. My chips work. Sorry.
I've been thinking about that for like 15 years. I want a USB port put into somewhere so I can just plug in my shit.
No, I mean chips.
Yeah, it's exact to me. So, anyways, let's blow on. So, what
how
they
cool
are
would
trying
that be,
to do,
though? Like, the people that got the tattoos.
Yes. So okay, so although the tattoo doesn't carry much electricity as in like copper wire, but if you were to mix certain oxides into it, you potentially could make it so that it could, if you put it down in a line, make connectivity to where it could run a small electrical signal through it. Let's see if there's anything. Tattooable wires or tattooable electronics. So right now what they're doing is they're putting on the outside of the body. And they're like making temporary tattoos with it. But if they can get the tattoo ink to actually be that conductive, then they can do that, So let's see. Yeah, I know, and they're asking if people will get tattooed to solve their medical problems. I'm pretty sure that they would. Let's see.
Oh, as her rep was saying, the conspiracists are going to have a field day with this.
Oh no, we
be the mark of the beast and all that stuff.
Yeah, no, it totally is, and microchipping and blah blah blah, yakety schmackety, and that's why I said, don't jump the gun, brainless, on the USB port because that's just gonna make the conspiracy theorists flip their lids because that's going too far.
That could be like a communication signal to like a pacemaker.
No,
You can have a pacemaker that logs your heart rhythm, and they can check it when you get back in, like that.
Well,
how awesome would that be? That they could just real time look at what you're doing, and like, yeah,
So right now, I have a friend who he has a pacemaker with a Wi-Fi cloud device thingy mabobber in it, right? And so every 5 minutes, his pacemaker sends a signal to his phone that sends it to his doctor on the cloud. So when he goes in, his doctor can tell what his heart arrhythmia, he has heart arrhythmia, and the pacemaker, and how often it has to shock it to put it back into order to make it work properly. And the funny thing that he always talks about is his doctor can tell when he's running, when he's sleeping, when he's going to the bathroom, pissing or shitting, when he is having sex, and when he's masturbating. It literally like shows everything in his doctor like knows the different things for the different things.
Yeah, because the heartbeat. Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, but now there are those thingy-mabobbers. We're already pretty much there. The reason I want a USB port is because my fucking phone discharges so much, and I need to plug it in and all the time. So if I could just plug it in my elbow, then I can just keep my phone charged constantly. So right now, some of these are just removable paper back, or they're just applied to the skin, device applied to the skin, and dabbing with water, and then removing the paper back. It contains 2 electrodes, and it applies a small amount of electrical current, which forces the glucose molecules in the skin to come to the surface where they can be measured. So this is the temporary tattoo sensors, but soon, hopefully, they're thinking they will be able to do this where they can get the pigment to have the enough connectivity to make it so they can have more ability to like check the electricity and or charge itself. So there we blow with the smart tattoos. What is the next thing in Mabobber?
Smart
human brain chip.
Yeah, the chips we make from the never mind.
Okay.
Human brain chips. Or are they crisps?
Brain chips, my favorite. Okay.
Now I just got a question. When
Sure.
when you're preparing and making human brain chips, when you're getting them right, do you bake them or do you fry them?
Ooh.
I prefer them fried.
Well, they're fried. It's a carnival dish, so it's fried.
Okay.
Yeah, deep fried. Deep fried human brain crisps.
Deep fry the brain.
That's why we say we fry brains.
Exactly, it's Emily. It totally tastes great in salsa. Exactly. All right, I'm just trying to check the side chat just to see if there's anything that somebody said that needed to be talked about. So, okay. So anyways, let's get into the brain chips. I definitely need to get Brave browser, but that's okay. It's okay. So
link is in your DM.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Just saying.
And I got to go get more ice in just a second. But so computer chip with a built-in human brain tissue gets military funding.
Oh, there's actually also a YouTuber that is doing shit like this.
Yeah, so somehow they're taking human brain tissue. I don't know where they got it. I'm not asking questions. So I'm going to read part of this, and then if Mama wouldn't mind reading the second part, then we'll go from
People
there.
sign over their body parts for scientific experiments. You can get
yeah, totally, and that's totally. And when we kill people, I mean, in the Americas, when we execute people, we just take their body parts usually too. So, anyways, we'll talk about that later.
They might still have to sign off on that, actually, Slim.
I think they
Yeah,
do.
they
but
would.
Yeah, but I think most of the time they usually. But yeah, you're
We're
right.
not China. That's up to
China.
the family or them whether they want to donate or not.
Yeah, no, I usually, yeah, and usually they do. Most
I
of those
think
people.
at that point you're property of the state. Well, never mind.
Yeah, but yeah, sure. So, anyways,
once you're executed, though, you're no longer property of the state because you're dead. So you should have a say in what is done with your body. Just saying.
Your property.
We're not China. We don't sell
Yeah, your property in my dungeon after we kill you. Anyways, let's keep going. So last year,
Can we stop saying that racist shit, please?
What?
What?
No, we're not China.
Well, we're making fun of Trump.
That's a really racist dog whistle that I'm really not comfortable with being in.
Okay.
That's on me. I'm sorry. I thought China had sold body parts and stuff, but maybe they don't.
They actually did. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter.
I don't know.
So we'll lay out
last year, Monash University scientists
the whole world
created
sells body parts. America sells body parts. America sells the foreskins of the babies they mutilate.
Yeah, and that's what I said before, and it wasn't just saying just that. But anyways,
that's why I said let's start with the China. All countries sell body parts. There's a whole world trade of body parts being sold everywhere.
Yes. Okay, so semi-biological computer chip with some 800,000 human and mouse brain cells lab grown into its electrodes. So they did take tissue somehow from humans and mouse brains that they grew in a lab for its electrodes. So I don't know how they exactly got the body parts. Probably it was from the Americas selling. That's why I said about the killing of the American people and the things. Anyways, demonstrating something like sentience. It learned to play Pong within 5 minutes. The micro electrode array at the heart of the dish brain was capable both of reading activity in the brain cells and stimulating them with electrical signals. So the research team set up a version of Pong where the brain cells were fed a moving electrical stimulus to represent which side of the screen and the ball was on. I think I read the last part right. Side of the screen, the ball. Yeah, okay. And how far away from the paddle it was. They allowed the brain cells to act on the paddle, moving it left or right. They then set up a very basic reward system using the fact that small clusters of brain cells tend to try to minimize unpredictability in their environment. So if the paddle hit the ball, the cells would receive a nice predictable stimulus. If it missed, then the cells would get a 4 seconds of total unpredictable stimulation. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So like maybe
that's uncomfortable for the
yeah. That's what I was going to be like a taser.
A YouTube video in the side chat, like where they actually are kind of doing this, and they're actually also did like took all the cells out of a leaf and turned it into meat. Like they're
oh, the meat leaf. They're
actually trying to make a
what's
biocomputer,
that
a biocomputer that will be able to play Doom.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
hey, if you make something, hey, it's got to be play Doom, right? If you got a big screen, like that's also the reason why we know that the sky is real and not a big screen. Because if it was a big screen, somebody would have already been playing Doom on it.
We playing Doom.
Dude, you know what would be really fascinating? If they managed to do that, but put it with a game where there's a moral compass to it, and see where the entity fell within using the moral compass aspect of it. Like if it actually
not like it
developed one, or it just chose at random. That would be fascinating.
Yeah.
Because then
Okay,
now you
I'm
can
gonna read a
literally
little.
prove to the idiots that morals are kind of inherent within us. We don't need some like outside like.
Wouldn't morals be with consciousness though, not just brain tissue? Wouldn't it be related to conscience?
more
Having
about
conscience?
evolution of the good for the whole group thing, because like that's basically what morals are. Morals are not necessarily good for you, but good for the group that you're in.
Morals are like empathy.
Yeah,
morals
but why do
grow
we
from empathy, and empathy gives the brain serotonin. So theoretically, good morals come with good serotonin. Like come from that gave me good serotonin. That gave me serotonin. I like serotonin. I'm going to keep doing that. Yay! No?
Yeah, no, but that's also the thing. Like that has evolved in humans, and like it's not necessary that would work in any creature. Like a dog has no sense of morals, but like there is
So I hate to interrupt.
Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
I would like to just point out that how sensitive this sensor is, because that was what 15 minutes ago that I was at 4.2.
Yeah,
and now
I'm at 7.6 right now and still climbing.
Nice, that's amazing. That's amazing.
All I had was like a half a glass of juice and an apple,
and that's all your body needed.
And you know what's fucking insane? 50 years ago, you'd be dead, not to be a dick. You know what I'm saying? Like it's insane how amazing technology is now that we get to use, and we get to like let all of us live. Like we get to live so much longer now, because now we can actually monitor these things and we have control over our own. I would have been, So like I said, at 3 years old, if
you and me would have been abandoned as babies because of our medical shit, we just would have, or we would have been killed off. We don't want that monster near our family.
Well, and not just that, but I would have been dead of a blood disease at 3, and then when I had asthma at 12. If asthma's only been like honestly like cured or able to be used or managed since the mid 1990s, technically. If you lived before the 1990s and you had asthma, sorry for you, bro or chica, you're dead. Like honestly,
not necessarily. My husband's had asthma all his life, and he's 60 years old.
Okay, but the version
it was
I
maintained.
Had, sure. But the version I had to go to the hospital once a year, and they had to put me on a nebulizer, and then I had to get shots of steroids.
I think it depends on the severity of it.
So sure.
I mean, I knew a girl in school who
very different severities of asthma. There are some children that cannot go outdoors in winter because breathing in the cold air will prompt an asthma attack, and that can kill them. Like people still die today of asthma.
I was there for a couple years.
Scary, but
So, anyways, thank God for technology. So and then all kinds of things caused it as well, like arsenic, exposure, and blah blah blah, yakety schmackety, and then so many things was trying to kill you back in the day, and now we can hopefully try to manage. And we
back
know
in the day,
that,
you died of an infection too in the 1800s.
Yeah, an infection. You know what I'm saying?
You prick your finger and you could die of the infection.
Yeah, exactly. So, Mama, can I do this and highlight it and ask you to read just this one paragraph so I can go get ice right quick? I'm gonna enlarge this, and
I need to enlarge this.
I should be back by then.
There, now I can see it.
Okay, I will be right back.
All right. Then they set up a very basic reward system using the fact that small clusters of brain cells tend to try to minimize unpredictability in their environment. So if the paddle hit the ball, the cells would receive a nice predictable stimulus, but if it missed, the cells would get 4 seconds of totally unpredictable stimulation. I'll read the next one really quick. It was the first time lab-grown brain cells had been used this way, being given not only a way to sense the world, but to act in it, and the results were impressive. So yeah, it was like you do good, you get good boy. You get do bad, it's like no reward.
Well, good boy, or why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Have a noogie.
Yeah,
have a noogie.
there you go.
Why are you
There
hitting
you go.
yourself?
I wonder what the unpredictable stimulation was, though.
The stimmy.
Like static, like the white noise.
Something. And
like-
Al Trucker is right. Smoking was a great
Yeah.
treatment for asthma at one point. I mean, women drank and smoked when they were pregnant in the 60s. I mean, come on. We've learned so much more since then.
If you don't take a shot of whiskey every night before you go to bed, your kid's gonna come out. Oh, never mind. So yeah.
Come out like hit.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I read the next 2 lines already. So
Okay. Oh, sweet. Awesome. So the scanning of the electron microscope. This is what they saw when they were looking through it. Impressive enough that the research undertaken in a partnership with Melbourne startup Cortical Labs has now attracted up to U.S. monies $407,000 grant from the Australia's National Intelligence and Security Discovery Research Grants Program. These programmable chips fusing biological computing with artificial intelligence in the future may eventually surpass the performance of existing purely silicone-based hardware.
Well,
Says
Slim, to be honest, that also what is being said in that clip you play in the beginning, where they try and that they say like putting bio and tech together to make better tech.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, pulling it all together. So the outcomes of such research would have significant implications across multiple fields, such as, but not limited to, planning, robotics, advanced automation, brain-machine interfaces, and drug discovery, giving Australia a significant strategical advantage. Let's see if there's anything else that they want to say about it, because I think this is just people talking more about. Yeah, it's just quotes from people just saying how they think that this is going to be better than silicone computing. Yeah. So soon they're going to implant microchips in your silicone implants, your boobies, and then no, I'm sorry. All right, let's see. What is the next thing?
I like boobies.
I like natural boobies. Fake ones are not that as much fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Not like these days, it's harder to see. But like if before, like I don't even think they look good. They're just too round.
They're too round. That's why flat earthers don't like boobies. They're scared of them because they're round. Losers. Okay, anyways, brainless.
Very round and very, very solid. Because
you're breaking up, sister. At least on my end.
Yeah. She froze. Anyways,
nice, like semi-liquidy stuff, and it's like really squidgy, and it's like slime, and it's really safe as well. Because even if you like shred it and rip it, it all stays together. It isn't like bleeding into you.
We only heard
may or may
the
not
back
have
half
used
of that.
implant as a stress toy.
Yeah, we only heard the last bit. because you cut out.
So we only heard a very weird
Yeah,
portion
we only heard a
of
little
the
bit
end
of
of
it.
that.
I think cuts out again.
I've used one. No, I've used an implant as a stress toy because like the new ones are really.
Yeah.
What is wrong with
I
my
don't know.
internet?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
But anyways, our next thingy-mabobber is the zero ground seltzer bar. Zero gravity seltzer bar. So
Okay.
I don't know why these weirdos are doing this, but here we blow.
Like, come on, like, but there's even weirdos that put blades in their throat, you know, like.
Yeah, well, I don't know
Who knows
why this
what goes on in these
company
weirdos'
decides that they wanted to do this. So, anyways, Truly, which is a seltzer company here, wants to open the first zero gravity seltzer hard seltzer bar aboard astronaut training aircraft.
What?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know how impossible that is to do?
Yeah. And why would you want to do that to the astronauts? And like, how did
You're
this
only
even
waiting
become a
this
thing?
for like 20 to 30 seconds. How the hell can you?
Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah, I
could
know.
in that you could take a shot like in 0G, you know, like
Take a shot, but we'll read it and see what's going. Because it sounds so weird.
Yes. Yeah, so there's 5 lucky fans and their guests will get a chance to float up to the Truly Zero Gravity Bar. So what they're going to do is they're going to give you an opportunity to have some of your friends go up and they're going to let you go up on a parabolic flight, and then they're going to let you. So it's a parabolic flight that they're going to send people up that in a place that the astronauts train. So there's not going to be astronauts being there at all.
Right. NASA does have its own 0G plane. That might be what it is.
Yeah. And so they're going to let you, while you're in microgravity, taste a variety of hard seltzer flavors. So 5 winning fans and their guests get to, so there'll be 10 people on this, and they get to see what it's like to drink Truly in floating weightlessness.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
interesting.
I would say like that would also be interesting in like how does the body react to alcohol in 0G? It's like I would imagine that your body responds differently to drinking in 0G than.
Yeah, of course it does. Obviously, we've talked to the astronauts. They know. They've just never drank in a fucking hard seltzer in 0G.
The thing with seltzer, when they pop it open, are they going to have it popped open because the bubbles will not rise?
Yeah, I know. It's going to be fucking insane.
Be interesting.
What is going? Yeah, no, it's going to be crazy. And so obviously, what they're doing is they're going to go through the G-Force 1, which is a modified Boeing 727 that is piloted to doing sweeping and rolling roller coaster like parables high in the sky. So it will crest and it will plunge and it will do the whole thing, which gives you zero gravity for like 60 seconds or something like that.
It's only like maybe 27, 30 seconds.
So here we blow, and we're going to just let this gentleman talk about this part of it, and we'll go from there.
Scientists are turning an aircraft into a laboratory that simulates
Sorry, I just wanted to turn up the volume on this right quick.
gravity.
Okay.
And Space.com has taken a ride aboard this plane with them. There is only one way to experience the feeling of being on the moon while still on Earth, or rather a few thousand feet above its surface, in a parabolic flight.
Only parabolic flight can reproduce the Moon and Mars gravity. There is no other facilities. Other facilities only simulate, but not recreate the real one. On board our plane, this is a real gravity field.
There are a couple of like drop tower type solutions that can do lunar gravity on a very, very small scale, but only for a couple of seconds and only for hardware. If you want to get people into lunar gravity, you have two options. You can either come on this aircraft or you can go to the moon. That's it.
Parabolic flights, best known for producing weightlessness, follow a wild trajectory of fast, steep climbs and short, carefully managed free falls. During those free falls, objects inside the plane experience either brief spells with no gravity at all, or, if the pilot flies the parabola just a little differently, reduced gravity.
Yep.
We'll fly this aircraft like the aircraft is falling down.
We'll fly it like we stole it.
Not too much to keep just the gravity we need. I mean 0.16 g for moon gravity or 0.38 g for March.
The French company Novespace, based in the famous winemaking city of Bordeaux, is Europe's only operator of parabolic flights and prides itself on their ability to generate lunar or Martian gravity conditions with scientific precision. In the last week of April, scientists from all over Europe descended upon Bordeaux's airport and turned the Novespace plane into a lunar gravity research lab. Until recently, there's been more demand.
Just like paper, which makes
No. Of course. I have no idea how that, but let's see if we can get past it.
All the experimentators and participants.
Of course.
Of course, we are.
All right. It pretty much is just that. I mean, we don't need to know much more. It happens in like August 28th and blah blah blah. And I think they've already I don't know if you can even try to enter anymore. But anyways, there's that. We'll find out after that happens. If it worked or if people died choking on seltzers in zero gravity. We'll see.
Actually, when you drink and stuff, even in zero gravity, your muscles are what pulls everything down.
It is.
You could drink upside down. You're fine.
Yeah. It's a muscle contracting to do
something
that.
so fizzy will feel good. Like doing the zero gravity.
But will it be fizzy though? Because if you think about it, go ahead.
Oh no, I was going to make
it's still a chemical reaction. It's still a chemical reaction though.
Yeah, but in zero gravity, if you notice when you pop it, the bubbles because of the entropy, the bubbles want to go up. But in weightlessness, they're just going to kind of sit there. It's not going to fizz.
They'll probably go all the way, any direction they can.
Ooh, they go in every direction. But that's the thing is like what happens when it hits your stomach. It's gonna be crazy. And I really want to do an enema, a seltzer enema in zero gravity and see what it does. Never mind. Let's keep going on with the last subject. So there is a Saudi prince who is spending $750 million to build the world's largest water park in Riyadh, which is in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, that's the capital of Saudi Arabia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I did say something right finally. Well, I think I was close.
You were close.
Yeah, I believe. And so it will be 2.5 times bigger than the Pentagon, and it dwarfs Wisconsin's Noah's Ark water park.
Wow.
And so here are some images of what they claim that it's going to look like. They're, renderings,
right. Renderings.
Bring up a proposal, they make renderings of stuff. And so this is renderings of what it's supposed to look like. I'm just going to go to the next one and the next one, and then we'll talk about it. So this is what it's supposed to look like.
They just let AI make the weirdest.
It totally looks like that bullshit for sure.
It does, doesn't
This is going to be in Saudi Arabia. They want to put this much water.
This also looks like what the renderings look like for design, like for the vision board for making stuff like this. So like.
Well, that's how you make a proposal to something. You literally have it designed, and then
if I recall, if you're in Saudi Arabia or somewhere in the Middle East, they have a huge building with a ski slope in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
Saudi
it sounds
Arabia is
redonkulous.
huge for tourism.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Well, that's
huge
what
for
they're-
tourism.
they're-
It's an extremely rich, like lots of people there are very wealthy, and like this is completely within the pocket for being it right. 'Cause
That's what
also
they
like
wanna do
even
it.
like in Muslim country, that absolutely any person that is not Saudi Arabian will be absolutely fine going there in your swimsuits, in your bikinis, whatever you want. Do not exit the water park in anything like a swimsuit or a cover up. You have to dress appropriately outside of it. And there are literal swimsuits for Muslim people to wear that are modest. Like I was seeing on eBay. I mean, I personally think they don't look pretty. Like I think they could. Companies should do better. Do better. That you can make so much money making like really cool modesty swimsuits for Muslim people. I can't believe that's not like $1 billion industry already.
Remember
It's
back
just they
in the
won't
day
go
in
with
the
it. It's
early
just 'cause they won't go
1900s, the
with
swimsuits they had?
Yeah.
Like women were covered from head pretty much head to toe.
Everything. They covered everything. Anyways,
And they were made of fucking wool.
Yeah, and they were made of fucking and the thick ass.
They were made
anyways.
of wool. Can you
Yeah.
imagine sinking in that shit? Like, oh my god.
Yeah, you couldn't swim. They were
You
like,
couldn't
why
swim,
can't women
yeah.
swim back in the day? Because they were wearing wool freaking full
As soon as you got in the water, it was pulling you under because it was so dense.
Exactly. Yeah. Anyways, so I'm just gonna say this because like I really don't care if I say this crap wrong, but the Quidadilla water themed park.
Who knows?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how to say that. Is taking shape and is a tangible reality from a dazzling design plan by the architectural engineering and planning firm Wayne. It's probably not a hard A. It's probably Dewan. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Sorry, that's what I was thinking. It's probably Dewan, which is supposed to be estimated the biggest water park in the world, which covers 337,904 whatever square meters of land, and that's meters. That's not feet. That's meters. So it will beat the Wisconsin NOAA. I don't know why they're comparing it to the NOAA Ark water park, but it supposedly is going to be
Is that one of the bigger? Is that a very big park then, or something?
I don't honestly know. I thought there
Or
were
maybe
bigger
the only
water
one they
parks.
know because they never mind.
I have multiple questions.
They're anti-Christian. They're anti-Christian. So I think the reason why they're trying to say their water park's bigger is because they do not like Christians. I'm going to guess that.
Well, it could be the size. I'm looking up the size right now.
Sure. And for some reason, well, and not for some reason, sorry. So it says, which is the other largest water park in the United States. I did not know that. I thought there was bigger ones, but I guess not. But it only spreads 280,000 square meters. So this one is going to be 100,000 square meters larger, technically ish, around there, like 60.
I believe our sister had a question.
Sure, go ahead.
Multiple questions.
Oh no, so Muslim country, right?
Yeah.
Granted, lifeguards, a park that size is going to need hundreds of lifeguards. I mean, it's going to bring employment to the area like fucking no other. And because it's in Saudi Arabia, it could run 365 days a year. But then they need to have Muslims, right? Obviously, they're all Muslims. They're like 99%. What about prayer time? What happens at prayer time? Who's going to go? Who's going to work at the different stalls? Who's going to be the lifeguards? Will they hire female lifeguards? Are they going to have European People working there to take over during prayer time hours. I have so many questions.
I feel like
probably
they're
not European, but I believe
never mind.
they have over there. They have a lot of
non
that
hardcore Muslims.
But even just immigrant workers there.
Well, I'm guessing there's going to be a lot more if they put this in because they're going to need it.
Yeah.
They're going to need a bunch of out of and that's what I think you were getting at, Vila. And
they're probably going to hire non-Saudi or non-Muslim or Saudi Arabian
so
workers.
If you want to go work at a water park, go get your visa now and go to Saudi Arabia. Yeah, right. I mean,
the reason they mentioned the Noah's Ark water park, it is the largest water park in the U.S.
It is,
and it's 70 acres. It's 70 acres.
That's Twat Whistle's fucking shit, or is that some other?
No. You're thinking of the Noah's Ark in Kentucky. That's a whole. That's not Ham.
Okay.
That's not Ken Ham.
Wait. Who runs that park then? What? Hey, Charles.
I'm not sure. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, will you look that up right quick? Because we should all go take a visit to that water park then to have fun. We'll just be live streaming the whole time, having fun and getting. Yeah, no, let's go do that. I want to go there with all my friends. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna keep blowing on with this. Amar Al Hassam, I believe, is the CEO at Duan. We are extremely proud to contribute to. I'm just gonna fucking say shit. I don't care. I am drunk, and if I fuck it up, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not trying to be a dick cheese, being a white man, but Kodali and the kingdom of the delivery of the design of this once in a lifetime project. Okay, I said it right. The firm is fully committed to H.H. Mohammed bin Solomon's 2030 vision and looks forward to the further growing and developing our footprint in the kingdom. There's supposedly going to be 22 rides and aim at becoming the hub of entertainment, sports, and arts in the kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So I guess I just don't see this much tourism coming in. I hope them the best, and I'm not saying that because they are that country, but I don't know.
Saudi Arabia has lots of tourism.
Yeah, but this much. But this much. I don't know. Again, I may be way.
If they're building that, obviously,
all the people
I'm
that
hoping
live there, and all the people that live in the United Arab Emirates that would go there for this.
Not everybody lives there is Muslim either, so
catering to get white people over there.
The only reason I say that is because I've seen a handful of videos recently of abandoned projects from Saudi Arabia and a couple other countries, and so they try starting things like this, but then it ends up being abandoned because of they can't put enough water there. Not that they can't bring enough people, but some other thing causes them to not be able to do this. It seems like a very, very huge project for being.
My guess, if it's Saudi Arabia, they probably will build desalination plants to bring that to desalinate the water and use that.
Yeah. Sure, I'm hoping this works and good on y'all. And if it does work out, like I said, I'm planning a trip with y'all to go there too. But I want to go. I want to go to this Ark water park. I'm really interested.
I put the thing in the about page there, so you can bring
sweet.
it up if you want.
I think we all need to go there.
The history of it.
Located in Riyadh, which is the capital, I believe. Which is in the 9th district, namely Camel Rock, the Den, and the Herding Grounds, and Arabian Peak. Inspired by Saudi Arabia's native animals is why they had all the animals. You see how we saw all the animals in all the pictures?
Yeah.
That's why it's based on all of the animals from what I just said. the ambitious project, like I said, is going to cost about, in American dollars, I don't know what that is in anything else, but they're only telling us in the American dollars, $750 million for this project of His Royal Highness Mohammed bin Salman. And he had to put his with the H.
Yes.
You see how there's a capital H
because they have
his
a king.
royal? It's not just royal, it's His Royal Highness in the. Never mind.
For His Royal Highness.
Yeah, exactly. So they're using innovative technology to ensure the development aligns with his sustainability efforts to witnessed in the other projects like Neom, Dirith, and the Red Sea. Let's see what else.
So you said it was 750 million?
Yeah. Yep, 750 million. And then they're going to install some things that they hope is going to use 75% less water while using modern technologies to help reduce evaporation concerns subsequent to wastage. That makes me way more on board with this, because at least they're looking into that. Of course, they're probably in modern times you're going to have to look into that, but that's amazing. If they're not just like throwing water into the air and making it so they're just going to keep having to like pump in water.
All right.
It's hard to see.
You see, they are here. That's the reader. And then it's actually close-ish to the Red Sea.
Yeah, and well, I think that's what they're saying, kind of. Yeah. So like it's not desert. Yeah, sure. It's not desert. Sure, I get.
There's other like water sources near as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's not desert. Sure,
on one side, and then there's there's the Persian Gulf as well, right near it.
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's not as deserty as my brain wanted to think.
Yeah.
But again, they're also looking into making sure that they can like help and make sure they're just not like pumping my brain wanted to go to what we did to Las Vegas, and Las Vegas was a desert that we like put in so much, and now like it's expunging so much water and energy and all this stuff for no reason.
Yeah.
Even though they have a gazillion dollars to throw at shit, we don't have water to fill the money they have. You know what I'm saying? Like the Colorado River is being taken, like
it's being sucked dry.
Yeah, most of us up here, all the farmers up here, they use it all before it gets to Las Vegas. So now Las Vegas has been going through a drought. They did go through like a month of like a bunch of rain, so that like they did get some stuff, but that is a problem. And that's the only thing I was thinking is like, are they just like going to make a water desert where they are, or is this going to be habitable and bring in customers and tourists and make it so that it works? I wasn't completely doubting the tourism they had there. It was just, oh my Jeebus, they're going to put too much water here. Okay, so you can use salt water for the park. Yeah, exactly. Resorts too. Yeah.
They need to do so much more. Like, salt water. I've been to salt water water parks.
Sure,
and it saves so much money on chlorine. And if they do it right, the tides work as the circulation for cleaning it in and out, and it's actually really cool.
It filters it, and it's a really great natural douche.
I've been I was much closer to the sea though. Yeah.
When you need to clean out your holes.
I've never seen it done that far away.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm getting at, and but natural sea salt cleans out your holes wonderfully.
They use salt water in pools on a boat as well. And contrary to popular belief, if you've ever seen the show The Love Boat when ships are moving, the water is never still. It has a freaking tide to it.
Yeah, in
it
a
sloshes
flow.
back and forth.
Exactly, so
I've been on a
I get
cruise. I
that.
know this
And-
firsthand.
Yeah, and so now that I semen this more, I mean see this more, I get it a little bit more.
So I looked
was
up
just,
the amount
I'm not sure what
it costs
Sure,
in
sure.
I'm
Saudi
not sure what
dollars.
this body of water is.
Okay, so hold on, Mama, go ahead, right quick, and then
So
Nabila.
750 million in US dollars is 2.8 plus billion in Saudi riyals. So if you go to Saudi Arabia and you bring some money, it's 3.75. Like $1 US is 3.75 Saudi riyals over there.
Okay,
It's
okay.
RYAL, so I'm guessing it's rial.
Okay, yeah.
So it's a very good exchange rate right now.
Completely.
For
So when
US
this
to
is
them.
made, this is made, I'm taking y'all over there on my tab. No, I'm just kidding.
Slim's gonna pay for it.
I'll pay for it all. So in 2030 is when they believe this is going to happen.
Okay.
So
It's gonna take time to build it, so that
see.
makes sense.
Yeah, we will see. And if it
Give them
does
6 years, 7 years.
Oh yeah.
if it does come to fruition, I'm fucking totally down. The only thing is it's water, which we need as a resource. And so that's my only hiccup. But like if they can get it to work and they use the Red Sea and if it uses itself, then fuck yeah, dude. I'm fucking totally down. And I'd love to go hang out with some well, I shouldn't say it that way. But I would love to go to another country and go hang out with other peoples that I've never hung out with before.
Yeah.
Saying I want to go hang out with a bunch of Saudis is probably a weird thing to say, but no, I wanted like to go to another country and go hang out with people. So,
It's always a good thing.
I would
Exactly.
genuinely love to go there. Like when
I want to go around the world.
It was absolutely lovely there. It was so nice. And everyone was really nice to me, even though when I went there, I had a fuckload of like blue and green and like all kind of like dreads, and then I also had like the yarn dreads in it and everything. And none of them batted an eyelid at me. It was like, or like was a pervy to me. They were really nice and polite.
Well, that's good.
Nice.
I really want to go to that.
See,
and I really want it to work because I really want to go to that. That looks so much fun. I can't even swim and I want to go.
Every time I go to a foreign country, most people are very, very nice to me, especially once they find out I'm a sword swallower. Then they want me to go in the back room with them. Anyways, we'll talk about it later. So, West Side
Not that
Girl,
kind of sword swallower.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you pay me enough money, I'll do anything. We'll talk about that later.
You do remember the first thing I was when I saw him swallow his sword for the first time, right? Like, now that's deep throating.
Yeah. And let me say this right quick. And speaking of that devil, say something. So I use salt water in my backyard pool. I run it over with electric copper, and it produces chlorine. Yes, you could do something like that. I just bought a lightsaber that's 21 inches long and that is 1/4 inch around. So I will be swallowing a lightsaber very soon for my act. Once I have that down, I'll show everybody.
Oh wow!
And yeah. So that's one of my next things, and I have 2 other acts that I'm working on right now, which is stretching the inside of the bottom of my ears so that I can put meat hooks in there and I can lift a keg again. And then I'm working on making myself a human water fountain. And I'll let everybody know about how I'm doing that in the near future as well.
I think you've said something about that.
Yeah, no, I have definitely mentioned it, but So Brainless, you want to play something as a palate cleanser?
Ooh, I can come up with like
While you're looking for that, I want to say one thing quickly. With the water park, the other big thing is a lot of the ones that get dropped, like just imagine this is like one of the royalty doing this. They have like trillions of dollars. They are infinitely rich. Like they could put in so much money to this. If he literally is like, I want to be able to have a water park to go to.
Yeah, totally.
Because
Yeah,
I
no,
want
I know.
to go to a water park. He can do
Yeah.
it. Like, no,
The
like, I don't care
only-
how much money it's gonna cost. Whereas, like,
Yeah, the only problem that I have is, do I get to be a prince if I fuck one of their daughters, or do I get killed? So no fucking
Probably
the
killed.
daughters of the
you
prince,
get killed.
or
If you
damn
fuck
it,
one of
son
the
of a
men. You can fuck one of the men and be one of
the
their
men.
wives.
Okay, well,
or
I can do
mistresses.
that then. Okay.
Okay,
Note to self.
I
I'm
mean,
just kidding.
they're notoriously not good with their women. There's literally videos where they kidnapped one of them in the middle of an airport, and like it's
and
fucked
it
up.
just happened. Yeah,
Like,
no,
I'm
I know.
not a fan
yeah.
of them by any means. Like the
hell no.
The UAE and like the whole of the Arabic royalty are fucking awful. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So try to find that. If there's anybody in the side chat who wants to share anything, just go ahead and do that now. I think most people are blue and or are a member. If you'd like to be a member, you can just become a member for $1.99 a month, or $5.99 a month, or $50 a month, and that doesn't make any sense. I just did that as a joke. There's no way anybody's ever gonna do that. If you do, I'll send you nudes and all kinds of fun stuff for sure. Hey Lucifer, if there's anybody in the side chat we've not said hello to, just say hi to us and we'll say hi to you if you would like. If you're lurking, don't worry about it. You can keep your pants off and not tell us. I know how that goes.
I've got a nice little one.
Go ahead and share it, and you know how to do that.
Wait, I clicked open, did I?
And then we'll end with our favorite Andrew
I
Tate
have
song.
a video I need to send you. There's a video where loads of people think a sun bear is not real, and it's actually like a
Pause it right
person
quick.
in
Pause
a
it right quick.
costume.
They're not saying that much. It's just
It doesn't matter. Yeah, I have like 5 news articles about it, but totally send me that so I can have another thing. We're totally going over that to make fun of like Hans. Because yeah, dude, sun bears literally do that constantly. Like in the San Diego Zoo, for some reason, sun bears, they're very, very social. I don't know why, but they don't like hide in the dark, and they have the sun patch right here. And for some reason, they're always they're social. I don't know why. And I have videos of them doing that in other zoos. Yeah.
Yeah, they just mimic people. Someone was waving at it, going hi, and it stood up and was like,
well, and I believe that like somehow they were being fed to some extent. So people were like waving and throwing food or whatever, or there's some association they had that they're getting to why they wave back to some extent. It's definitely a learned thingy.
It's environmental. Yeah,
it looked like they'd been in captivity previously or something, where like
they've been there for their
performing.
Exactly. And then totally. And a lot of the zoo animals, they will get pulled off to the side, and they do the little shows, right? Where they like, oh, the black bear does this, and I can get it to do this with this and this training, and then this, and then we bring out the sun bears, and the sun bear does this, and look, it waves to the audience, and then you put it back in its cage.
Yeah.
And then people come out and wave at it, and it stands up and waves because that's what it was taught to do to get a treat in other situations, not always right then, right? And so it's a learned behavior, just like we all, So anyways, Vila, send that to me, and we're gonna go over that soon because we're gonna make fun of Ham's worm hat because of that, because I know he's gonna bring that up.
Because he's an idiot.
Go ahead. Yeah.
This is just like it's about the best car that there is in the world. What do you think? Like, this video is gonna get worse every second.
Jesus Christ. Dude, what the Son of a bee sting.
No floorboard?
Dude, edit everything in this. There's a nothing for a nothing and a nothing. Jeeves.
Woo!
I'm not sure if it's all the same vehicle. I don't think so.
I doubt it. It's like a Frankenstein vehicle.
Yeah.
So he's literally inside a little cab driving the car.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And they gotta keep putting gas in the top.
Dude, that's insane.
Look at that! Look at he's just pouring it. That's a gas guzzler, man.
That's not the worst part.
That's crazy.
Well, how you sit there.
Wow.
Less gas. Enough gas now.
My God, that is so dangerous. Oh,
dude, yeah, you're right.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Cars that we don't use up anymore, they go there.
Dude, that's insane.
Oh my God, the gas fumes would be. Oh.
I mean, at least it's well ventilated, considering there's the
True.
gas fumes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, that is what happens to the cars.
Someone send them 500 quid so they can just buy a brand new car over there. Like, fuck.
Yeah,
That makes me feel
that's
sad.
insane.
Yeah, but like every
Okay.
car that's not being used here anymore and still runs goes to countries where they have basically nothing. Until nothing anymore.
Everybody, go to Brentonlee's thing and go ahead and give them a like and a sub so we can get them to 500. I'm almost to 666. As soon as we get to 666, then we're gonna do a Satanic Panic. We're gonna do the 1980s version and the 2020s version because now we're going through a Satanic Panic again. So we have to go walk through
Because
this bullshit
people never
too.
learn from the past.
Yeah, no, it's
That's
ridiculous.
why the Nazis are coming back. Only this time.
Yeah, no, that's why there's nutsies everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And so speaking of that devil, let's get the fuck out of here by playing this, and this is my new favorite song because you know what? Screw Andrew Tate. So everybody, is there anything anybody wants to say before we get out of here?
Nope.
Not really, I guess.
Well, I would like to say one thing.
Go ahead. Yep.
This game I'm playing right now is on stream for less than $10 Canadian. It's Marvel Avengers Assemble. It just came out in 2020.
Ooh,
it's a huge game. It's lots of single player and it's multiplayer too. It's
Heck
on
yeah.
for less than $10 on stream. I think the sale ends tomorrow.
Sweet. Everybody go to
Just saying.
Steam and go
Just
check
saying.
that out. Yeah. So anyways, tomorrow we're going over Andrew Tate and Tucker Carlson, speaking of the Devils, doing an interview. It's a 2-hour interview.
Fun. I literally had an interaction with a fucking Andrew Tate simp the other day on a dating site.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Something about that, yeah.
So anyways,
it's absolutely hilarious because like it's so funny because he was going on about beta men and shit, and it's like he got butthurt because I said I just don't think it's a good idea we carry on a conversation because we are so misaligned in our views.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
And he then went mental beta this, and I'm like, oh honey, sweetie, baby doll. You are not an alpha male because an alpha male does not get upset that a low tier woman says she doesn't think it's a good idea to converse.
Right.
I didn't reject him.
Yeah,
I didn't say I won't talk to him. I said I didn't think it was a good idea. Alpha men don't act like that, Bubba, sweetie.
No, they do not.
No, you're definitely a beta.
Like it's so funny and like I've got words for this because I have a lot of thoughts on it.
Sure, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. What I'm going to do?
Make sure that I'm back on time from my barbecue at.
Sweet. So tomorrow, what I'm going to have to do is the 2-hour interview. I'm going to go through in five different timestamps, and we're going to timestamp it. We're not going to watch the full fucking two hours, and I'm going to find the best meatiest stuff. So we're just not going to go from the beginning to the end. We're going to go and I'm going to clip out a bunch of stuff, and we'll go over the idiocracy from both of them talking. And then he did an interview with Candace Owens, and so we might have to go over that next week as well.
Oh, my God.
Damn, I know. God damn it. It's so bad. So anyways, thank you all very much for being here. We're going to exit with this because this is amazing. And remember, if you're confused about this song,
call a crackhead.
You call a crackhead. Because, I mean, like, this is hilariously stupid. All right. Thank you all very much. We'll see you later.
Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, they would know. They would know.
Imagine being a 6th grade boy in the United States right now. What are you hearing at school? What are they telling you on the internet?
Listen, would you rather have sex with a transsexual, which is a legitimate 10, or a woman, which is a legitimate 1? What is straight? Think about this. What is gay? Megan Fox with a dick, or Hulk Hogan with a pussy? You people are not thinking about the question. Megan Fox with the dick, or Hulk Hogan with a pussy?
Andrew Tate is a pervert.
I'm so smart.
It's probably not surprising that Andrew Tate was the most Googled man in the world last year. He offers a different vision.
What is straight? What is gay? It's all a big sliding spectrum. This is the question I'm asking. Megan Fox or Hulk Hogan?
We don't know.
You're thinking, well, I don't want to be gay, so I just clicked the girl, the number 1, didn't it? You're gonna fuck Hulk Hogan.
Again, we don't know.
Okay, yeah, there's a pussy, but he's got a mustache and muscles and shit. He's all hairy, big dude, 6'5".
Well, you might kill yourself.
It's pretty gay to me. That sounds pretty gay. I don't care if it's a pussy. That is gay.
Well, they're telling you to stop being yourself.
Whereas Megan Fox, okay, he's got a dick, but maybe you can, like, scoot it out the way. I mean, still Megan Fox. What is straight? Think about this. What is gay? Megan Fox with a dick, or Hulk Hogan with a pussy? You people are not thinking about the question. Megan Fox with the dick, or Hulk Hogan with a pussy?
Andrew Tate is a pervert.
So this is the question I'm asking. You need to operate on a higher plane. Think about this. This is important. This is cultural. This affects the world we now live in.
Don't complain.
Oh, no, it's gay to bang Megan Fox with a dick. I counter that argument. It's gay to bang Hulk Hogan with a pussy.
Earlier generations of Western leaders might have found parts of Tate's message inspiring. Now it's seen as a threat.
I operate on so many levels higher than the average man. You people are not thinking about the question. Megan Fox with a dick, or Hulk Hogan with a pussy?
Either way, we think Tate's views about men very much deserve a hearing.
What is straight? Think about this. What is gay? Megan Fox with a dick, or Hulk Hogan with a pussy? You people are not thinking about the question. Megan Fox with the dick, or Hulk Hogan with a pussy?
Make up your own mind about Andrew Tate.